The story I'm about to tell you is not a fabrication of fear, but a chilling account of events that unfolded in the quiet town of Briarwood. It's a tale of a forgotten colony and the eerie sounds that still emanate from the depths of the surrounding forest. I was drawn to this enigma after hearing whispers of an abandoned settlement known as the Colony of Lost Dreams. In the late 1800s, a group of settlers seeking a utopian existence founded this colony deep within the woods. For years, it thrived in isolation, self-sufficient, and seemingly content. Then, without warning, it vanished from the annals of history. Intrigued and armed with a curiosity that bordered on obsession, I embarked on a journey to uncover the truth behind this inexplicable disappearance. My investigation led me to Briarwood, a town whose residents still spoke of the colony in hushed tones, haunted by its unexplained vanishing. I set up camp on the outskirts of the forest, determined to document any evidence of the lost colony and the strange phenomena associated with it. The forest was dense and unwelcoming, the trees towering like silent sentinels, guarding the secrets of the past. My only company was the haunting symphony of nocturnal creatures. The first night was uneventful, but as the second night descended, I heard it, a faint, mournful melody carried by the wind. It was the sound of a distant choir, singing a song that seemed both sorrowful and beautiful. Goosebumps prickled my skin as I followed the ethereal music deeper into the forest. The forest grew denser, and I stumbled upon the remnants of the colony. Dilapidated cabins lay in disarray, reclaimed by nature. The sense of abandonment was palpable, but there was no sign of human presence. It was as if the settlers had vanished into thin air, leaving behind their homes and dreams. The haunting choir grew louder, drawing me further into the heart of the forest. It led me to a clearing where an ancient oak tree stood, its branches stretching toward the heavens. Beneath it lay a mass grave, an unmarked cemetery filled with the forgotten souls of the colony's inhabitants. As I approached, the music reached its crescendo. I watched in awe as spectral figures materialized around the graves. The settlers, dressed in tattered clothes from a bygone era, sang their mournful song with voices that wavered between despair and longing. I wanted to flee, to escape the haunting scene before me, but an invisible force held me in place. It was as if the very air was charged with the weight of their unresolved sorrow. These were the ghosts of the forgotten colony, trapped in a liminal space between this world and the next. In that moment, a chilling revelation washed over me. The settlers had not chosen to disappear. They had been consumed by the forest itself. The forest, sentient and vengeful, had absorbed them, making them a part of its eternal tapestry. My presence seemed to disturb the spirits, and they turned their hollow gazes toward me. I felt their anguish, their yearning for release. With trembling hands, I placed a bouquet of wildflowers on the unmarked graves, a humble offering of solace. As the first rays of dawn broke through the trees, the spirits began to fade. Their song, once haunting, became a gentle whisper on the wind. I watched in somber silence as they returned to the embrace of the forest, their ethereal forms merging with the ancient trees. My investigation had uncovered the truth behind the colony's disappearance, but it left me with more questions than answers. The forest had claimed the settlers, making them a part of its eternal song. I left the woods that day, haunted by the melody that still lingers in the depths of the Briarwood forest, a testament to the ghosts of the forgotten colony.